Hello, and welcome to Follow Me Friday if you are watching me on my YouTube channel or social media. And welcome to Living Healthy, Living Well if you're listening to me on my podcast. Today, I'm going to be talking about what fear can do to individuals. Something about fear is when we are afraid of something, sometimes we don't know how we are acting emotionally. In the cardiac space, I am a nuclear medicine technologist. I work with cardiac patients. I deal with this type of thing a lot, so much. When it comes to our cardiac health, our heart health, many of us are scared, especially when, well, I'll be honest with you, my patients are getting younger and younger, and it really, really bothers me. And it's fear that brings them to the seat because they're scared that there's something wrong with their heart or could possibly be wrong with their heart. It's stress that brings them to the chair. Once they come to the chair in my lab, that's when fear gets instilled into them. When I start explaining the test and explaining what we're trying to look for, we're looking for blockages or chances of a blockage in the heart muscle. Our heart is a muscle. It needs blood flow to allow it to function properly and provide blood for the rest of the body. So when we are told that, oh my gosh, we need to check your heart, there may be a chance of a blockage, wouldn't you be scared? So something I've learned over the years working with patients that come in, when they're all of a sudden told that there's a possibility that they may have a blockage in their heart, they're scared. They don't come in all happy-go-lucky, oh, hey, let's do this. No, they come in, they're seated in their chair, they're completely in another world, they're afraid. Some people are so afraid they may cry. Some people are actually so angry. And then there's some people that are completely just mean from the time that they come in to the time that they leave. So the people react differently when there's fear in within us. So fear can cause so many different emotions. So throughout my years of practice, I've been practicing for about 30 years now. Let me age myself. That's fine. I don't care. Age is only a number. Side note. I have learned how to interact, deal with these people, and I've really learned how to become empathetic. It is scary when someone tells you that you have a health issue. It's a possible health issue that can completely change your life. I get that. It's taken me years and years of practice. So when people come and sit in my lab and get prepared for having this test done, especially when they're mean and angry, in the past, in my younger days, I used to take it personally. Like, why do they hate me? Why are they so mean to me? What's wrong with them? And through maturity and practice and learning how to deal with people's emotions, through the practice of yoga and mindfulness, that's all helped me personally become a better healthcare professional, helped me become a better mother, a better wife, a better friend, and a better yoga teacher and wellness coach. This whole practice, the mindfulness, learning, the breathing, it's helped me take this into my healthcare profession and work with people that are afraid, that are angry, that are mean, because they may not be that type of person in regular life if I saw them out at Target or in a restaurant hanging out. It's different when it comes to something that's possibly wrong with our health and wellness. It's taught me how to be empathetic and really understand how that person feels and that their reaction, their anger, their emotion, their mean, whatever, is not at me. It's not at me personally. I actually use yoga practices with my patients, especially those that have a fear of needles, because I put IVs in people. We work on it. I say, take 5 long, deep breaths. And they're like, what? And I'm like, just do it. And so they do. They trust me. And after we're done, IVs and everything's like, oh, you just practiced yoga. And they start to laugh. So just really working with people, trying to meet them where they are, trying to meet people where they are is so important, because fear can cause all kinds of emotions. It can completely change who we are. We can be normally the nicest person and turn into a mean monster towards the healthcare professional. Side note, be nice to your healthcare professional. We're here to help you. We're not against you. I get it. It's the trust. You don't know this person. You're afraid what's happening to my body, etc. But what did I learn from the practice of yoga, mindfulness? I took that practice into my career and have learned how to work with my patients and make them feel comfortable and make them trust me. Trust me. And it's all comes from my true self, my true self. I used to allow my emotions to build up when someone was mean or angry towards me. My heart would just start to race. I wouldn't be able to work with them. My hands would be shaking when I'm trying to put an IV in, and then that makes me look like I don't know what I'm doing. But learning and understanding and taking the time to really think about how that other person sees the world at that moment, trying to meet them where they are. For me, it's in the medical profession. I work with patients. For you, it might be with the client that you're working with, or your supervisor or whatever. It doesn't matter. We have to meet people where they are. Try to understand their point of view. If we take the time to try to understand the other person, then we will build more trust and rapport with them. I'm saying this from personal experience. It has been game-changing, life-changing for me to really meet my patients where they are. And the same thing, I do that with my yoga students and my health and wellness coaching clients. I meet them where they are. I am the passenger in the car, and my patients, my clients, my yoga students are the drivers, driving themselves in their life practice. I am there as their tool, their guide, to help them move through whatever they're trying to move through with ease, learning to find ease in discomfort. Coming back to the healthcare profession, having tests done, working on your heart. All of a sudden, when a doctor tells you, okay, you may have a blockage in your heart, that's scary. I meet my patient where they are. I'm in the passenger side, and I'm helping them along through this journey of this test, helping them along, trying to give them ease with this uncomfortable experience, just being there. I can't tell you how many patients have patted me on the back, given me hugs, given me kisses too sometimes, but they tell me, you have made this experience so easy, and I really appreciate it. I've had the sickest of the sick people come in, and I've had people that have done everything right in their life, and they're still coming for cardiac testing. And they do tell me, you have made this experience so easy and so pleasant. I really appreciate you. Did that boost my ego? No, it actually helped me want to continue to do what I'm doing and give people that feeling of ease in the most uncomfortable time of their life, having tests done. The same thing when I teach yoga. I've worked with private students who've come in with low back pain, sciatica, weren't even able to sit on the ground. I have created space, a safe space, by guiding them through, getting them past sciatica, getting them past the chronic pain. Same thing with my clients when I coach them, when they are feeling disorganized in their life, trying to figure out what they want to do, how to get healthier, or how to get more organized, wherever they want, whatever practice. Again, meeting people where they are. Because after all, many of us, just not many of us, all of us as humans, we are looking to be heard. We just want to be heard. So next time you find someone that's all wound up about something, take 5 deep breaths yourself. Allow them space to talk to you. Let them share what they're trying to tell you. When people are heard, you are going to build more trust and rapport. You are going to build a better friendship, a better relationship. When you meet people where they are, especially when they're angry and they're fearful, don't strike back at them. Do not react. Respond. If you have to take 5 deep breaths yourself, then do that. Respond to them. Meet them where they are. Help people when they're fearful, because even us, when we are fearful, we react in ways that's not our normal personality. That's not who we are. Respond rather than react. 5 deep breaths and meet people where they are, because fear can create anxiety. It can contribute to being angry, contribute to people being mean. People are not understood. So that's all I have for you today. Just wanted to share with you a few things about how I have dealt with people, how I've made better connections, and how I have built trust and rapport, starting in my health profession and moving into yoga and into health and wellness coaching. Many, many people have responded to me so much better and actually have made better lifestyle changes. We learn from each other. Just gives people a chance to be heard. Until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful week. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Subscribe to my podcast if you haven't already. And please, please take a moment to share this with someone that you may know that may benefit from any of this. Take care and bye for now.